There is a silent force residing within every woman, a profound calling that echoes beyond the mundane, inviting her on a journey of self-discovery and purpose. It is a yearning for something more, an intuition that whispers ancient truths and points to a path of clarity and self-respect, revealing the richness of a vast and unexplored inner universe. This search for meaning is not an escape from reality, but rather a courageous dive into the depths of one's own existence, where the most authentic answers await to be unveiled. It is the realization that life transcends the material, and that true fulfillment resides in connection with something greater, an invisible link that unites all things in a harmonious dance of energy and consciousness. Women with high spiritual intelligence possess a keen sensitivity to the nuances of life, perceiving signs and synchronicities that many ignore, transforming each challenge into an opportunity for growth. They understand that pain, when embraced and understood, can be a powerful tool for transformation, a catalyst for rebirth and a turning point, propelling them to a new level of peace and inner strength. They cultivate a peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances, but springs from a carefully nurtured inner garden where serenity is the most precious flower. This peace is the foundation for building healthy boundaries, protecting their energy and allowing them to flourish in their fullness, radiating a light that inspires and uplifts those around them, creating an environment of harmony and well-being. The awakening of the soul is a continuous process of maturation and liberation, where each step reveals new layers of wisdom and understanding, leading to a constant reconstruction of the self. It is a lifelong journey, paved with the courage to be authentic and the resilience to rise again, always in search of a higher and more conscious version of oneself, celebrating the beauty of one's own evolution. Transformation. Carl Jung taught us that there is a vast ocean of shared wisdom, a collective unconscious that connects us to all human experiences, past and present, offering a wellspring of symbols and archetypes that shape our perception of the world. Women with keen spiritual intelligence navigate these waters with remarkable ease, understanding the invisible currents that guide existence. This connection manifests as a powerful intuition, an inner compass that guides them through life's challenges, allowing them to discern the truth behind appearances and make decisions aligned with their highest purpose. They perceive the universal patterns and archetypal narratives unfolding in their own lives and the lives of those around them, finding meaning in every turn of events. They understand that dreams and symbols are messages from the deepest self, guides for the soul that reveal paths to healing and self-knowledge, unveiling mysteries that the rational mind often cannot reach. This ability to decipher the language of the unconscious empowers them to integrate dark and light aspects of their psyche, promoting internal reconstruction. By honoring this connection, they develop deep empathy, an ability to feel and understand the experiences of others without getting lost in their own emotions, while maintaining their sacred boundaries. This authentic compassion makes them beacons of hope and support, capable of offering a safe space for the transformation and growth of others without judgment. This spiritual intelligence is a constant invitation to expand consciousness, a process of liberation from the shackles of the ego and identification with the superficial, allowing the purest essence of your being to shine. It is a journey of continuous discovery where each revelation brings you closer to a more complete understanding of yourself and your place in the great tapestry of life. Finding peace. If you feel connected to this journey of self-discovery and search for meaning, consider subscribing to the channel for more content that illuminates the path to spiritual intelligence and personal growth. Your presence here strengthens our community and helps us continue sharing valuable insights for your transformation. In his journey of self-discovery, Carl Jung introduced us to the concept of the shadow, that part of ourselves that we prefer to hide, the less desirable aspects that, when ignored, can hurt and deeply wound us. Women with high spiritual intelligence face this shadow with courage, understanding that true healing lies in the acceptance and integration of all facets of being. They do not fear confronting their own imperfections or the experiences that have shaken them, but see them as precious opportunities for maturation and expansion of consciousness, transforming what was once a source of pain into a wellspring of strength. This ability to look inward without masks is a testament to their resilience and their commitment to inner truth. Instead of suppressing or denying, they embrace the shadow, allowing its energies to be transmuted into wisdom and compassion, recognizing that light and darkness are intrinsic parts of the human experience. This integration frees them from patterns of control and emotional manipulation, building a solid foundation for liberation and self-respect, which propels them forward. This journey of integration is not an easy path, but it is profoundly rewarding, as it leads them to unwavering authenticity, where vulnerability becomes a source of power and genuine connection with the world. They understand that true peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to navigate it with clarity and an open heart, while respecting their boundaries. The result of this inner alchemy is a profound reconstruction of the self, a turning point that makes them more complete, resilient, and capable of radiating an inner light, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of integration. They become living examples that it is possible to transform pain into power, and that true beauty resides in the totality of being, in constant transformation. In the vast universe of the psyche, Carl Jung revealed the existence of archetypes, universal patterns of behavior and image that reside in the collective unconscious, shaping human experience. Women with high spiritual intelligence recognize and honor the dance of these archetypes within themselves, allowing the sacred feminine to manifest in its fullness with grace and power. They understand that the goddess, the mother, the warrior, the wise woman, and the lover are all facets of the same essence, and that each possesses a unique wisdom to be explored and integrated into their life journey. This archetypal awareness empowers them to navigate different roles and challenges with a clarity and inner strength that propels them forward, constantly maturing. Instead of clinging to a single ideal, they embrace the complexity of their nature, allowing each archetype to express itself authentically, without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. This freedom to be liberates them from external expectations, promoting an internal reconstruction that aligns them with their deepest truth, cultivating self-respect. This connection to the sacred feminine endows them with keen intuition and an innate ability to nurture, create and transform not only themselves, but also the world around them, with a gentle yet powerful energy. They become channels for the expression of beauty, compassion, and ancestral wisdom, radiating a peace that inspires and uplifts all those around them. The expression of the sacred feminine is an act of liberation and empowerment, a turning point that connects them to their divine essence and the flow of life, allowing their inner light to shine brightly. It is a journey of celebrating femininity in all its forms, where silent strength unites with grace, creating a legacy of love, wisdom, and transformation for future generations. Carl Jung introduced us to synchronicity, the occurrence of significant events that have no apparent causal relationship, but are connected by a profound meaning, revealing the invisible web that unites the universe. Women with high spiritual intelligence possess a special sensitivity to perceive these signs, interpreting them as messages from the cosmos that guide them on their journey. They understand that life is not a series of coincidences, but an orchestrated dance of events unfolding with a greater purpose, and that each encounter, each challenge, each turning point carries within it a valuable lesson. This perception empowers them to navigate uncertainties with unwavering confidence, knowing that they are always in the right place at the right time for their growth. Instead of resisting the flow of life, they surrender to its wisdom, allowing synchronicity to guide them down unexpected paths, revealing new opportunities and perspectives that were previously hidden. This openness to the unknown frees them from patterns of control and anxiety, promoting an internal reconstruction that aligns them with universal intelligence, cultivating peace. This ability to read the signs of the universe endows them with mental clarity and keen intuition, allowing them to make decisions aligned with their highest purpose, without being held back by doubts or hesitations. They become co-creators of their reality, manifesting their desires with an ease and fluidity that inspires and uplifts those around them with self-respect. For them, synchronicity becomes a sacred language, a constant dialogue with the divine that connects them to an inexhaustible source of wisdom and guidance, propelling them towards continuous transformation. It is a journey of discovery and enchantment, where each event reveals itself as a gift, a reminder that they are part of something grand and magical, constantly maturing. For Carl Jung, individuation is the central process of human development, the journey towards wholeness and the realization of the self, the organizing center of the psyche. Women with high spiritual intelligence embrace this quest with dedication, understanding that true fulfillment lies in the authentic expression of their individuality without conforming to external expectations. They are not afraid to stand out from the crowd, but celebrate their uniqueness, recognizing that each experience, each challenge, each turning point contributes to shaping who they are, making them unique and irreplaceable. This courage to be themselves frees them from patterns of comparison and the search for approval, promoting an internal reconstruction that aligns them with their deepest truth, cultivating self-respect. Instead of getting lost in social roles or imposed identities, they dedicate themselves to discovering and nurturing their purest essence, allowing their inner voice to guide them every step of the way. This connection with the self endows them with a clarity of purpose and an inner strength that propels them to live an authentic and meaningful life with healthy boundaries. This journey of self-discovery is not a solitary path, but a dance between the self and the world, where the expression of one's truth inspires and uplifts those around them, creating an environment of authenticity and acceptance. They become beacons of hope and possibility, showing that it is possible to be true to oneself and at the same time contribute to the greater good, with inner peace. Self-realization is an ongoing process of maturation and liberation, where each new discovery brings them closer to a more complete understanding of their own divinity and their place in the universe. It is a journey of empowerment and transformation, where silent strength unites with wisdom, creating a legacy of authenticity and self-love for future generations. Spiritual intelligence is not limited to personal development, but extends to an ethic of the soul that motivates women to serve the world with compassion and purpose, understanding that true fulfillment lies in contributing to collective well-being. They realize that their individual actions reverberate in a larger field, impacting the web of life in profound and meaningful ways. They cultivate a sense of responsibility that transcends ego, seeking to align their talents and passions with the needs of the world, transforming each challenge into an opportunity to manifest love and wisdom. This dedication to service frees them from patterns of control and the pursuit of external recognition, promoting an internal reconstruction that connects them to their most altruistic essence, cultivating peace. Instead of focusing on personal interests, they dedicate themselves to greater causes, acting as agents of transformation and healing in their communities, inspiring others to join this journey of compassion and solidarity. This connection to purpose endows them with clarity of vision and inner strength that propels them to overcome obstacles with healthy boundaries and self-respect. This ethic of the soul is not a burden, but an inexhaustible source of joy and meaning as it connects them to a network of support and collaboration, where the exchange of experiences and knowledge enriches everyone. They become beacons of hope and possibilities, showing that it is possible to live a life with purpose and at the same time contribute to building a more just and loving world. Service to the world is an expression of individuation and self-realization, a turning point that connects them to their divinity and the flow of life, allowing their inner light to shine brightly, positively impacting the lives of many. It is a journey of empowerment and transformation, where silent strength unites with wisdom, creating a legacy of compassion and unconditional love for future generations. Life, in its complexity, presents challenges that can shake even the most solid structures, but women with high spiritual intelligence possess a resilience of the soul that enables them to navigate these storms with unwavering inner strength. They understand that each obstacle is a disguised opportunity for growth and maturity, a turning point that propels them to a new level of consciousness. They don't let adversity define them, but use it as a springboard for overcoming challenges, transforming pain into wisdom and toxic experiences into a catalyst for rebuilding their essence. This ability to rise again, stronger and wiser, frees them from patterns of victimization and stagnation, promoting a profound liberation and self-respect that propels them forward. Instead of succumbing to despair, they seek clarity amidst the chaos, finding in their spiritual connection the source of their strength and hope, while maintaining their sacred boundaries. This unwavering faith endows them with a higher perspective, allowing them to see beyond immediate difficulties and focus on the greater vision of their purpose, with a peace that transcends understanding. This resilience is not an absence of pain, but the ability to feel deeply and yet choose healing and transformation, honoring each emotion without being consumed by it. They become living examples that it is possible to cross the dark valleys of life and emerge even more luminous, inspiring others to find their own silent strength. Overcoming challenges is a testament to the strength of the soul, a journey of maturation and empowerment, where each scar becomes a symbol of victory and acquired wisdom. It is a turning point that connects them to their divinity and the flow of life, allowing their inner light to shine brightly, positively impacting the lives of many in constant transformation. Women with high spiritual intelligence leave a legacy that transcends time and space, an indelible mark of consciousness and love that resonates in the lives of those fortunate enough to cross their paths. They understand that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the depth of their connections and the wisdom they share, which is constantly maturing. They live their lives like works of art. Each choice, each word, each gesture is a brushstroke of beauty and purpose, inspiring others to seek their own inner mastery. This dedication to authenticity frees them from superficial patterns and the search for external validation, promoting an internal reconstruction that aligns them with their highest truth, cultivating self-respect. Instead of worrying about the fleeting nature of existence, they connect with the eternity of the spirit, realizing that life is a continuous cycle of rebirth and transformation, where the essence of the soul remains intact. This perspective endows them with a peace that transcends understanding and an inner strength that propels them to live each moment fully within healthy boundaries. This awareness of legacy is not a burden, but an inexhaustible source of inspiration and motivation, as it connects them to a lineage of ancestral wisdom and a future of infinite possibilities, where their light continues to shine. They become beacons of hope and possibility, showing that it is possible to live a life with purpose and at the same time contribute to the evolution of collective consciousness. The legacy of consciousness is the manifestation of spiritual intelligence in its purest form, a turning point that connects them to their divinity and the flow of life, allowing their inner light to shine brightly, positively impacting the lives of many. It is a journey of empowerment and transformation where silent strength unites with wisdom, creating a legacy of love, peace, and awareness for future generations. If you were inspired by this journey of self-discovery and wish to continue exploring the paths of spiritual intelligence, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Your participation is essential so that we can continue sharing content that transforms and elevates consciousness. Join us on this path of light and wisdom.